Ulrika Jonsson has had 3 marriages, but she says it's only now that she's free and single that she's truly starting to rediscover herself. Ulrika Jonsson has revealed she feels sexier than ever at 56, without the shackles of marriage and young children, and has declared that the aging process can be fabulous. Attaching a photo of ageless-looking Jennifer Lopez, whose sex appeal shows no signs of diminishing in her 50s, Ulrika declared that she now feels a sexiness from deep within that transcends the menopause. "I had a sexual revolution in what might be deemed to be the autumn of my life, my 50s, she reflected. Not only did I feel sexier, more desirable and more desired, but I was in a position to act on it because I'd freed myself from the shackles of marriage and nippers." Ulrika has 4 children, aged between 15 and 29, but her youngest is soon to become an adult, and she says she'll be enjoying the freedom that having no dependents entails. She's admitted that she originally struggled with a fear that she'd lose her purpose in life once she was no longer in her childbearing years. However, in the time period since, she felt that she developed confidence and allure more than ever before. For generations, those of us over 50 haven't even been seen at all because the uncomfortable truth is that women of a certain age have always been sidelined and ignored, she wrote in The Sun. "As soon as we had served our purpose in life, which was always supposedly having children, we were thrown on the rubbish heap or forced to get our purple rinses, don our beige Macs and merge into the background of life." However, Ulrika believes that older women are now collectively finding their voices, showing off their bodies and changing the narrative surrounding aging. She previously spoke of how she'd spent almost a decade trapped in a sexless marriage and had been questioning whether the racy side of her life was over for good. Ulrika split from her 3rd husband, advertising exec Brian Monet, in 2019, ending a period of 11 years of marriage, and it took time to adjust. However, she then made a foray back into dating life, and she hasn't hesitated to challenge those who freeze her out for reasons she sees as immature. She wrote on Instagram recently, "To the mature guy who told me after we met that if he'd known I had a 15-year-old son living with me, he maybe wouldn't have met me. #shame on you." Meanwhile, last week, a formerly long-haired Ulrika opted for a drastic chop as she gave herself a brand new look. She unveiled her edgy bob cut, which scarcely touched her shoulders, for the benefit of 202,000 Instagram followers, exclaiming, "Chopped me her off." Ulrika has gradually been experimenting with reduced length, having debuted a slightly shorter style last year as well, but she hasn't been seen with anything as drastic as her current cut for years. Despite her intriguing new look, she insisted that sexiness doesn't necessarily come from looks and isn't merely about aesthetic changes like getting a new trendy hairdo, as it comes from deep within.